The following is a DW Ancient Egypt production. Due to the decade-long rule of his father, Ramesses IV was most likely in his 40s when he became king in 1155 BC. As we noted in the last episode, Ramesses III, his father, was assassinated by conspirators led by T, one of his secondary wives, to establish Pentaweret, her own son, and Ramesses IV's half-brother, on the throne. His first task was to bury his father and round up, arrest, and execute the conspirators. Once that was accomplished, he initiated a substantial building program to enlarge his father's temple of Khonsu at Karnak, and a large mortuary temple for himself near the temple of Hatshepsut. He doubled the work gangs at Deir el-Medina and sent the largest expedition ever recorded to the Wadi Hammam. This involved 8,368 men, including 2,000 soldiers who policed the workforce. These men dragged stones 60 miles to the Nile, some of which weighed over 40 tons. Other Egyptian quarries were located much closer to the Nile, which enabled them to use barges to transport these stones. Despite Ramesses IV's prayer to Osiris, as recorded on his stele at Abydos, "Thou shalt give me the great age with a long reign," he did not live long enough to complete his ambitious goals and died after only 6 years. The tomb of Ramesses IV, KV2, lies just outside the main group in the eastern Valley of the Kings. Like the other tombs of the 20th dynasty, KV2 is laid out along a straight axis. The successors of Ramesses III from this dynasty constructed tombs that follow this pattern, and most were decorated in a similar manner to each other. The tomb had a maximum length of 88 meters and consisted of 3 gently sloping corridors, followed by a chamber, a burial chamber, and a corridor beyond with side chambers. The original plan of the tomb was altered after the death of the king, and the chamber, which would have been pillared, was used for the burial chamber. This tomb had brightly colored and detailed wall paintings with scenes from the Litany of Ra, Book of Caverns, Book of the Dead, Book of Amduat, and the Book of the Heavens. The large sarcophagus box and its lid were located in the burial hall. The tomb was one of about 11 tombs opened during the ancient times, and graffiti are scattered throughout that record the names of the 656 ancient Greek and Roman visitors. A unique papyrus discovered in the city of Turin provided a detailed depiction of this tomb in 1:28 scale. All the passages and chambers are present, with measurements written in hieratic script. The papyrus plan also depicts the pharaoh's sarcophagus surrounded by 4 concentric sets of shrines, the same layout of shrines that were found intact within Tutankhamun's tomb. Another plan of the tomb was found inscribed on a slab of limestone not far from the tomb's entrance, which was a rough layout of the tomb depicting the location of its doors, most likely a workman's drawing. The mummy of Ramesses IV was found in the royal cache in Amenhotep II's tomb, KV35, in 1898.